So, here we are. I'm gonna have to disappoint you guys. This time no graffiti painting in this video, but what I do have is a lot of information, I wrote it all down on this paper, about the survey I did a while ago. So if you're interested in who are watching these videos, like for how long they are into graffiti or why they are into graffiti, then you should definitely stick around. And for those who don't know me, my name is Chuck. Normally I'm outside painting graffiti, but there's a lot of snow outside at the moment. A bit of a different video this time. Like 6 months ago I did a survey. I asked you 10 questions and I had 1,372 answers. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff I needed to read. The reason I was doing this survey was because I was doing my finals for school. I did a graffiti related project and I needed some information. As I'm having a pretty big audience, I was like, why not use you guys? This mask is keep coming down, just like the other mask everyone has to wear at the moment, but fuck it. I'm not gonna talk more, I'm just going straight into the numbers. So the first question I asked was, for how long are you into graffiti, or for how long are you interested into graffiti? And most of you answered like 1 to 2 years or just a couple of months. So many of you are just starting out and I guess you're trying to learn something from watching my videos, which I hope you guys do. Then the rest of you answered like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, up to like 6 years. So I would say that your guys are already pretty experienced. And some of you are even into graffiti for 10, 15 or even longer than 20 years. That's crazy. I hope that I'll be staying into graffiti for that long as well. On to the second question. That question was, what is it that you're doing right now? Are you just watching my videos? Are you into graffiti sketching? Or are you even graffiti painting? 6% of you are only watching my videos. 12% that is watching my videos, but is also drawing graffiti. And 72% of you is actually painting graffiti. So with over 150,000 subscribers, that means that over 100,000 of you are actually painting graffiti. With that number and not the whole world following me, that means that graffiti must be the biggest art form on this world, right? The third question was, why are you interested or why are you even doing graffiti? And I got a list over here. Most people do it because it's fun, for the art, it's a stress relief, a feeling of freedom, it's a reason to see the world and discover new places, and just because it's cool. I don't think that I'm painting graffiti because it's cool. Some people say that girls love graffiti writers, but I would not use it to get any girls. It's more, for me, it's also like stress relief. I consider it art. Not everyone does that, but yeah, I think I do it for the art, for the fun, discover new places. That's the real reason why I'm into graffiti. On to the fourth question. How did you get involved into the graffiti scene? Personally, I started out by just doing it. I bought my first spray paint, one can of Montana Gold. I made a stencil, I did a couple of stencils, and that was the moment that I was hooked. That's also been the only time that I've been doing stencils. I went straight into graffiti, into lettering. I had a couple of names over the years, but I've been doing graffiti now for 10, almost 11 years. For those who are wondering, that's the amount of time that I've wasted on graffiti. Yeah, so, but how did you get involved? 48%, so almost the half of you, by just doing it. Just doing it, interested and just starting out. 30%, so almost 1/3 of you started through friends or family, or yeah, they knew someone. 2%, that's a really small group, but still, it works apparently, through lessons or a graffiti workshop. That's nice, that's actually pretty nice. So the next question, how did you learn to do graffiti? Got a lot of numbers again, so sorry if you're getting boring because of the numbers, but people could choose multiple options. 68% learned a lot by just doing it themselves and trying out new stuff without any help. 52% of you through the internet, so hopefully you learn some stuff from me by watching my videos, or it could also be like forums or information websites. But as graffiti is something visual, I would say that video or photography maybe is like the best option to learn new stuff about graffiti. So keep on watching graffiti videos, I would say. 25% of you is schooled by a mentor or had someone who knew more and helped them out. 18% learned a lot through books or magazines. All those books over there, they are also graffiti books. And there are some books down there as well, so I got quite some graffiti books. So the question is, would you be interested in seeing my books? Or let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I can make a video about that as well, if you're interested, of course. And 10% of you didn't paint their first piece yet, which is unfortunately, but you'll get there one day. If you're interested in graffiti enough, you will definitely go out and paint your first piece someday. As 10% is a pretty big group, I also wanted to know, like, why haven't you started yet? What stopped you from trying it out? There were like 3 answers. I got a lot through all these over 1300 answers I had. And these are the 3 most given answers. The first one, you wanted to improve on paper first before you go out and paint on an actual wall. Many of you don't want to paint illegal, which I understand, and of course I can't promote you doing illegal stuff. There are no legal walls, so not wanting to paint illegal and not having legal walls just doesn't work out. Of course, there are a couple of options. You could build like a wall in your backyard or use wrapping foil. That could work out, but of course that's not the same as painting an actual wall. So I understand that. Also, the third answer was can't get any paint or can't afford any paint. Yeah, graffiti ain't cheap. Piece can cost up to like 5 or 6 spray cans, so that's can get expensive if you're planning on painting a couple of pieces a month or maybe even a week. Question number 7. How do you prefer to learn new skills? 46% of you by just trying it out. With all these numbers coming by that people are just starting out of themselves or trying out new stuff for themselves without any help, it shows that graffiti is a real do-it-yourself culture. People are just doing it. People are trying new stuff, and I think that's beautiful. I would not say how to say it otherwise. I mean, like, don't wait on anyone else to tell you what to do or how to do it. Just try it out. Experience new stuff, try out new stuff, and that's the only actual way you learn new stuff, and you know if it feels good for you. That's why I love graffiti as well. It's a do-it-yourself culture. Everyone is working really hard. Most of you are like paying, or it costs more than you get back from it. So yeah, that's why graffiti is so unique. People are doing it for themselves, even if it costs money. There's nothing else in the world, I would say, that is similar to that. But 21% is asking a friend or mentor if they want to learn a new skill with graffiti, or 21%, same number as the previous one, is through the internet. Question number 8. Is there something missing in the graffiti scene? Well, there was one answer that I had a lot, and that was there are not enough legal walls. Where I live, there are quite some legal walls, so I guess I'm lucky. But I'm not sure. Did you ever check the website legalwalls.net? If not, I also made a video about it. I'll put it up somewhere here. There you can check if there are like any legal walls nearby where you can paint. Question number 9. Question number 9 was, if anything is possible, what would you like to achieve in or with graffiti? I had a lot of answers, but again, there were a couple that stood out and came back multiple times. The first one is that many of you apparently don't like their own work as how it's looking right now. So many of you want to get better and be proud of your own work. I would say be proud of every work that you make. I mean, like, it's a process. Even right now, I make pieces and I'm just not happy about it. The thing is about graffiti or any art form is that when you make something, you do see your own mistakes. You will always see your own mistakes. That's never gonna change. But that's also a good thing, because if you see your own mistakes, you want to improve it the next time you're doing it. So you're challenging yourself all the time. So don't be too hard on yourself. Also be proud of the things that you have done. And through trying new stuff, you discover things so that you can take them onto your next piece. The second answer that I had on this question was typical graffiti. It was being more known, get fame, and being respected. And the third answer is to make money with graffiti. Also a really logical answer. I guess we all love graffiti, so we all want to make some money with it. It would be fucking perfect if you could make money with the things that we love. I understand you completely. But on to the last question I asked you guys. Is there something graffiti related you'd like to share with us? Really, I thank you for all the love that you guys send it. Lately I've been really motivated to make a lot of videos, so I hope you enjoyed this one as well. Now you have a little bit of an understanding who are watching my videos and who are into this community. The community on YouTube is growing every day. Right now there are a lot of graffiti YouTubers, I would say, or street art YouTubers. They are telling us, me as well, and you probably as well, a lot of information about how they are doing stuff or how they work, and even I learned from those guys. So don't only watch my videos, but be sure to check out other people as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, find this useful information about your fellow watchers, and I'll see you in next week's video. In the next week's video I'm planning on answering a question that almost everyone is asking me. Do you know which question it is? Anyway, be sure to check out next week's video. I'll see you guys then.